I'm from government and I'm here to help, which scares most of the companies. So that reminds me of a very short story, which I recently read in Alibaba's, the founder, Jack Ma's biography. And the story was, there was one conference held by China government for startups. And there, none of the startups turned up in that conference in fear of getting arrested. And few entrepreneurs who really came to put their view, that was just 2, 3. They came up with their toothbrush so that if they get arrested, they'll have something. So, but I think the house here is quite a full, and that gives good hope for startup ecosystem in India. And so in Haryana, in line with our vision with what government of India is doing for startup and stand-up India, we which one is this? Okay, so fine, that's fine. So we, right now, if you see our ecosystem, which is basically we have almost 90% of MNCs which operating in India, in Haryana. We are 1.3% of total India's area, which contributing to 4% of the GDP. Also, we are among the 6th. Yeah, we going there, just. So, in line with this, that EODB, we are the top in the northern states. Similarly, regarding our ecosystem in startups, this thing we have major incubators in Gurgaon and other areas, major VC firms. Also, there are many startups what we have seen really coming through in Haryana, in Gurgaon, in sectors of e-commerce, grocery, food, and all other places. Right now, what we planning is, in 15 September, we're going to host a Haryana Digital Summit, and there we're going to inaugurate a startup warehouse, which is around 10,000 square feet, having total 80 seats, which has all the mentorship support and other legal regulatory support for startups. Also, this has the unique thing what we are doing in state of Haryana is, we are having this spoke and hub model with universities, the 7 universities in Haryana, where we really want to groom the entrepreneurship in colleges and really groom the students there, becoming this next generation entrepreneurs who really believe in machine learning is nothing great, it's just the set theory. So we working hard on building programs around it, so they start their startup in the university and then come to the incubators and pitch for the larger goals. We are collaborating with UN Technology and Innovation Lab, which is basically to promote women entrepreneurship and digital literacy, so that we have the good penetration in rural area for the IT, and at the same time the ideas where the startup entrepreneurs can come up with ideas for rural Haryana. We are planning a IoT center with the partnership with DT and Arnet, and again there's 10,000 square feet area which we have set up for this IoT center. We are coming up with this policy, which we're going to launch on 15th of September in Haryana Digital Summit. And the main features of the policies are, we're going to provide this same corpus of 100 crore as a fund of fund. One unique feature is we are coming up with a gap year concept in our universities, where if the entrepreneur wants to take a gap to pursue his startup idea, he should be able to take it, and if in case of he wants to continue his studies, he should be able to come back and continue study. So that is one very unique feature of our policy which we want to promote. Similarly, we have done a lot of work on our regulatory policies, so that there is a ease in starting the startup. Also, we are, I think, last 6 months before we started floating RFPs in line with the public procurement policy of Government of India, that any startup which is registered with Startup India program can apply for the tender without, and there'll be no criteria for such startups. So that's one thing. Finally, I really want to welcome you for this event where we're going to come up with IT startup policy, at the same time electronic system design manufacturing policy, which has its own unique features for developing the startup ecosystem in Haryana. So you can register online for this in nascom.in Digital Haryana Summit URL, and come there. I welcome you on behalf of Haryana.